Hello?
Ma'am, I work for the city. Every few years, we encounter someone with a defect. You have sex 2.5 times a day on average. You rarely fight. After the injections, you will wake up tomorrow just like everyone else. You'll feel normal.
I don't want to be here.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know anywhere. Hi, Karen.
If you guys are still interested, we'd love for you to come on the couples trip.
Amazing.
What's up, guys? Law with Hollywood First Look Features, and today I'm sitting down with stars Joel McHale and Kerry Bishé for Happily. Let's take a first look. And guys, I'm so excited to sit down with you. I had so much fun with this film. Reminded me of like The Shining in some parts and Cabin in the Woods in other parts. Perfect balance of that thriller comedy, which is great for you, Kerry. You are a great performer, been binging To Halt and Catch Fire. I know you have worked as a mime even, so you got some range. But in this movie, you're funny, you're flirty. What was it like bringing Janet to life, and what was about the character that resonated with you?
You know, I read the movie, and on the page, I bet you can imagine that it doesn't quite translate what the movie ultimately would be like. So it really took a conversation with BenDavid Grabinski, who is kind of a real visionary. It's a movie where you got to really trust the director, and so much of the meaning of the movie happens because of like filmmaking techniques. The way it's cut, the way it's shot, you can't really pin it down. You don't really know what's happening most of the time or how you're supposed to feel about it. And that to me is a movie that I would love to see, and a movie I'd love to be a part of.
From the get-go, I knew that BenDavid had such a vision, and bringing that to life must have been really awesome with such an ensemble. You got Paul Scheer, Charlene Yee, you have Stephen Root, who I'm dressed as today. But Joel, I'm such a fan of yours. I've been a fan from The Soup all the way through your Drag Race appearance. That all being said, could you just tell us what it's like bringing to life this vision that BenDavid had?
It is very much like judging on RuPaul's Drag Race, I'll tell you that. It's weird how similar it is. I mean, the script is wonderfully bad, and that's why I was very drawn to it, because I was like, well, you don't read something like this very often. And I was always, the next twist or turn was unexpected, but that's why BenDavid, after one breakfast, I was like, oh, he's got it. He knows what he's doing more than I do. And he obviously put together a very good cast, and they could totally cover up for my acting. And but you know, between the DP and Joe Trapanise's music, he baked this cake with all the ingredients, and it came together. And I will be the first to tell you I'm in something that's bad. And but I'm proud of it. I think he sets a wonderful kind of Twilight Zone sex comedy murder mystery that is not something you're going to see too often. Thank you. I'm Joel McHale.
That was an awesome answer. Now, vacations with friends can also obviously be so stressful. Not given a dead body or a gun room, or I guess in Joel's case it would be a sword and knife room. Kerry, do you have any memorable friendcation horror stories that you could share?
I have a group of friends from college, and we've been doing the 4th of July together for 15 years. Haven't missed one yet. We had one year where a bunch of people had newborn babies, and we went to a house in upstate New York, and there are bed bugs everywhere, bed bugs all over the place. The babies were getting bit by bed bugs. It was horrendous. It almost torpedoed the entire weekend. It all turned out fine.
Heck yeah.
Only three people died.
Oh, only 3 people. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, if I ever have to hide a dead body, I will not be calling you two. But I would be remiss if I didn't say this, Joel. I don't know if I have to eat a grotesque amount of Subway sandwiches or keep harassing Ken Jeong over email. But if that movie ever comes to life, I'm here for you. I'm ready. You got a human being right here.
Well, you dressed up more than any of the other people that have interviewed us today. And just for that, we will definitely include you. in this non-existent movie. But
Yeah.
believe me, with the way that Netflix has kind of reinvigorated the thing, who knows?
Yeah.
But again, we need $100 million, and that's mostly Donald's fee. Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, I really, really love this movie. It was so much fun, and it was such a pleasure to talk to you both. Congratulations, and I hope to see you soon.
Lawrence Sharma, ladies and gentlemen.
Does this briefcase look familiar to anyone?
Somebody is watching us. Question, why are we still here?
That's tits broke.
There's nothing wrong with us. This is love.
Happily is playing on demand and in theaters right now, so go ahead and check that out. My name is Law with Hollywood First Look Features, and we'll catch you guys next time.